An adjective. The dictionary describes an adjective as any member of a class of words that modify nouns and pronouns, primarily by describing a particular quality of a word they are modifying. When you see this definition, I want you to pay particular attention to the two words, particular quality. For this assignment, we've been assigned to find 4 words that describe us. And naturally, since we're humans, nouns, we would use most probably an adjective to describe us. And as the dictionary says, an adjective describes a particular quality. But here's the problem. After living on this planet Earth for 16 years, 7 months, and 16 days, I've been blessed to partake in some extraordinary experiences in my life, both good and bad, which have made me into the person of who I am today. Like all of you here today, I'm extremely diverse, and 4 words alone cannot describe the depth of my character and personality. So when I was challenged to find 4 words that describe me, it took me a while just to decide on what words to pick. And after much thought, I was able to pick up 4 words. But the first word was a no-brainer for me, and it may surprise most of you. I'm crazy. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, I am crazy beyond belief. If you've met me and if you've talked with me before, as Delaney can attest, I am very crazy. And I don't deny it, I'm just crazy. Everything I do is crazy. For example, this phone right here. My phone is probably bigger than most of your phones. And many people ask me, why do you have such a big phone? There's no point to it. You're right, there is no point. Sometimes I just do things just for the heck of it. Because you know what? That's just me. I just do random things. That's why I'm crazy. And my philosophy in life is, you only live life once. Why not make the most of it? Which brings me to my next point. I'm adventurous. Ever since I was a child, I loved partaking in new activities and in new experiences. And coming from a family of immigrants from India, I was very blessed to travel to India and experience a new culture. And when I was there, it really opened my eyes to the possibilities that exist in the world. We live in a world where there's so many different cultures and people, and ever since I went there, I just realized I have to discover the world and find new cultures. From Taiwan to Thailand, from Sudan to Somalia, it's been my dream to travel the world. And my passion for travel and adventure is partially the reason my interest for aviation came about. As you can see here, this was my first flight 2 years ago. I was at the controls of a Cessna 172, and for me, it was the most exhilarating and exciting experience of my life, and I can never go back. Flying is my definition of adventure and traveling, and that's why I love aviation, because it encompasses adventure. But after traveling so much and partaking in so much adventure and seeing so many cultures, I've realized one thing that all cultures have in common: food. Which brings me to my next point. I'm a foodie. I love food. Let's be honest here. Who here doesn't love food? I mean, let's be honest. If it's made properly, it gives you a warm feeling inside. If you're having a bad day, it just makes your day better. And that's why I love food. But in a more serious note, food brings together people. It really defines a culture and really allows you to firsthand experience a culture and its people. It's a representation of people's culture, and you can really even connect with people who you don't even know and who you don't have commonalities with, because food brings together people. And my favorite food, for example, here is Thai food, but I also like trying new foods such as Italian foods and Ethiopian and such. However, what I realized from seeing different foods is that, and through foods, I was able to explore new cultures. What I realized from looking at all of these cultures and learning so much is that we're extremely blessed to be in an amazing country, which brings me to my next point. I'm political. I feel as citizens of the greatest democracy in the world, it's our duty to take part in politics. Many people say that at our age, we're too young to take part in politics, or some people say they're too old or too busy. But you know what? There's thousands of people around the world who live in oppressed regimes where they have no voice in their government. So when people are fighting and dying for the privileges that we take for granted, shouldn't we take our responsibility as citizens in democracy more seriously? That's why I think taking part in government is extremely important. And I love discussing, as Delaney can attest, I love talking about politics wherever I go, because it's just fun, and I think it's an amazing part being in a democracy that we live in today. So overall, I'm crazy. I'm adventurous. I'm a foodie, and I'm political. But most importantly, I am Sai Vogirala. Thank you.